Welcome to Ellie Galton's Inspired Flow. Today we're going to talk about the responsibility flow, and this was inspired by Rabbi Moshe Weinberger from Woodmere in the Five Towns in New York, and we had the opportunity with such a light over there and from the previous generations to be responsible. That was something I saw growing up, and it's something that nowadays we have the opportunity to really take responsibility for ourselves. It's really the key for everything, all the 12 steps that people go through for rehabilitation and other aspects of life in terms of marriage and bringing up children. Pretty much covers everything. Being responsible, taking achrayus, as they say in Hebrew, is something which really makes a big difference. And there was a deep point once Rav Moshe Wolfson said. He's a big rabbi in Williamsburg in America. He said the idea of Chassidut, learning deep Torah, like Torah that's on a mystical level, it brings you to the level of achrayus, of responsibility. The reason being that once you have an understanding that you're bound up in a unification, that we're talking about the Unity Inspires projects, you have the opportunity to join up to a bigger cause, to something which unifies you, just like we said with the 12 steps, knowing that there's a power beyond you. This responsibility to this power and to all the people around you, everyone in your life, in your sphere of influence, this responsibility actually is a tremendous tool to flow forward. It gives you the ability to really wake up every morning and to give, to be focused on your value system and not just to fall away from your responsibilities. So for example, a husband like myself has a responsibility to bring in the income to support the family, the wife, the children, and nowadays women also taking on that responsibility on some level, and we have the opportunity on a daily level to work on that. And that is something which binds us to seek out employment and to do what we're supposed to do, our mission in this world, and it hopefully will be binding up with what we do in this world and the responsibilities we take on. It should have a flow, it should make sense to us, and sometimes when it doesn't, there's still that overall feeling of responsibility which gives us the ability to do what we need to do. And that is something which is a tremendous motivator and motivation and a truth within everybody. We are obligated to be responsible for ourselves, how we treat ourselves, how we treat others. And another important quote I heard from Rabbi Fisher Schechter, also from Moshe Wolfson, that when you're trying to seek yourself out, realize if you keep going round and round in circles, and that is not going to get you to what you need to be. So we're coming to the end of the non-Jewish year, and a person realizes that 2018, were they responsible? Did they pay their taxes? Did they support the people that were supposed to? Did they pay back the people supposed to? Did they, all the different aspects of financial straightness and responsibility. And then there's also the responsibility of yourself. Did you do the exercise? Did you keep healthy and balanced? Did you work on yourself? Did you develop your relationships in the right way? This is all part of the responsibility flow. And now we're entering a new time period in terms of the calendar, and 2019 gives us an opportunity to step up on our responsibilities, not to forget what we're obligated to take care of. Responsibility to keep in a balanced, focused way for the sake of ourselves, for the sake of others around us, for the sake of a larger cause. And that is universal principles which we are going to build together in this Unity Inspires projects and Unity Inspires concert. We do have interest growing around and around. I'm sending out emails and contacting different people. Nobody has an issue with it as yet. They all think it's a good idea, my family as well, and we'd like to speak to more people and develop this on a larger level. And that is something which I feel is my responsibility, to try and develop more of a unity experience in this world. There's so much negativity, so much not positivity, not togetherness, not unity. So we're going to go the other direction and be unifying and universal, bringing everybody together on certain values and principles. And music's a tremendous tool, art, creativity. This is a responsibility in our generation to turn around the negativity of media and the things that are going on, and bring out the positive, the light from the darkness, and bring the unity that exists within our core being. We all descend from one source, and we all have this tremendous ability to see that power that's within, that gives us a responsible lifestyle, that then binds us to a larger cause, that brings us all together in a universal way. So it totally connects up with my overall mission and what I hope to build together with you. I'd like to be available for consultancy. I'd like to find that employment. Right now I'm going through a transition that can allow me to fulfill my responsibilities on a financial level, but also emotionally and spiritually. I'd like to bring together the world on a universal level, unity level, and that's what we're going to keep pushing out these concepts and understand the responsibility flow is actually very inspiring. It's not something which should be done heavy. It shouldn't be done because I have to. It should be done because this is what we were created for, to do a mission to make this world into a holy place. And I wish everybody success in their responsibilities and to find what most suits them and brings the biggest blessing in their life. And we should also remember that praying to succeed in our responsibilities is also a responsibility. We all have the power of prayer. It makes a difference. It gives us the ability to seek out that higher force, that higher truth, that higher power, to be able to empower us and to give us the strength to go ahead. Wishing everyone a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in to the Responsibility Inspired Flow, and I can't wait to hear yours and share yours and be in contact. All my information is below.